Hello, this is the story. The meaning of the story for me, as I describe it, is about the love she has for kolaches. She grew up loving them and had a passion for them all throughout her childhood. She then describes the formula she used to make her kolaches at the beginning and the way she does it and the perfect way she likes it. She then describes, she goes in depth with the National Czech Museum and the history behind the people and the history behind the museum. The village and the town that they went to was full of Czech people, and she described it would be hard to own a business while being there because everyone was Czech, and if you didn't speak their language, it would be just tough to communicate. Cedar Rapids, which was the town, eventually became a place for tourism due to the decline in town, and it kind of just became run down over time. Then she goes in to explain the depth. She also goes in depth on the way to make kolaches again, or different foods. And then she says that there was a flooding problem because the city was around water and rivers. So they had to endure a lot of things, and some historic places that they had were ruined and shut down, affected by the flooding. The museum was flooded, and it hit the community pretty hard, and they were definitely affected pretty heavily by it. The culture as well. They were able to move the museum for good reasons because of the historic background. You know, a lot of people wanted it to happen because all the history behind the culture and the food they have. They were able to move it in 5 days. She then thinks about her life and reflects on the culture of the people and the food they had. For the interpret part, I interpret this story as a way to stay happy and follow the love that you have for the culture and the food, especially. It shows a lot about her passion that she had, and not for only the people or the food, but for the people and the things that they were able to accomplish. She did it for the people who originated the starting place. It's inspirational because it shows that to keep your culture alive, it can take some sacrifices that you have to make, and sacrifices for some of the things that you love. And the way I evaluate the story is a way I'm able to take lessons from it. It's certainly a lesson learning about that story, the culture and the food that they have and the historic things that they've been through. I am passionate about a lot of things, and I feel like if I was in the same boat, then I think I would, take action and do the things that I'm passionate about just to keep my culture or the historic situations and places that I've been, and I'd want to keep it alive. I'm able to theorize this part as a way to look things I can improve on. She was able to achieve a lot of things and goals that she was passionate about, and I believe this is something that I'm capable of doing and I should do. This video is a mark that can motivate me and make me go achieve the goals that she was able to achieve and have a motivation to go do that. Theorize. That was the theorize. The three things that I can take from is one, I can use some emotional aspects in my story to, capture the reader's attention or listeners, and kind of grab them in with that, and because it is kind of emotional, and for me at least, and hopefully they can feel my story even if they don't like the same things I do, and see the connection that I had with my teammates and the love for football that I still have. Also, I can go in detail about the way we're able to create a bond and with our team and build a culture, such as what you saw in the video. The culture was great, and I think I can go in depth and explain the culture that I was able to have with my teammates and the game of football that was able to teach me a lot of things that stick with me, and she had a lot of things stick with her. So, and then lastly, I can show that I didn't give up on my dreams, and what the story was able to bring to my life, and what I was able to get out of it, the life lessons that you can take from football and being around a group of guys that you love. It can teach you a lot of things, and just like in the story, she was able to accomplish many things, and explain the way that experience affected me and what I was able to take out of it, and really show my connection with my teammates and the game of football. So, thanks.